To you Virgos out here. So you have the Temperance, the Nine of Cups, and you Virgos have the Knight of Swords. So these three cards right here speaks to the level of uh that's interesting. So the Sun card, the Ace of Pentacles, people being interested. Okay, so you Virgos very much so are very patient with just patient, very patient, especially when it comes to people who show you romantic interest. I don't see that you Virgos are desperate or trying to run to. Hold on a second. I don't see that you Virgos are desperate or trying to make anything happen too soon. I see that you Virgos are very much so strategic, right? If it works, it works. You're going to you're going to put your best foot forward, but if things fall through, it is what it is. If they act like they are a chameleon, try to blend in, that's not really going to work, because you Virgos are going to be very mindful about who they are and who you have around you, calling them a potential, right? Um, the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles represents a lot of you Virgos are picking better for yourselves, and a lot of you look good. A lot of you are definitely implementing changes, because Virgos, we can be shapeshifters. We can put on costumes and dress up in different ways and different things like that, right? You've been here for a while, you've seen me dress up and everything. So the situation for you Virgos is that, like I said, you look good. A lot of you Virgos, you're putting yourself in different lighting, different settings, and you're making yourself look really good. I will say that you're putting yourself really fly. You're taking good care of yourselves. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords right here speaks to, but obviously some people are not going to like it, because they want you to be around them, and that they want you Virgos to actually be in a relationship with them. But for what though, right? Like if they just want you Virgos to be in a relationship with them just so that all of your good fortune can essentially rub off on them, you can now start giving your time and attention and money and effort and everything like that to them, and empower them, while it is that they take from you and drain you. It's not going to work. I just don't see the upside for a lot of you Virgos, and in doing that, right? Even though they want you to do that, right? Because overall there's a sense of you Virgos have people being interested in you, right? With the Knight of Swords, with the Sun card, and a lot of you Virgos, surprisingly, is like, no. A lot of you Virgos are leaning into the fact that it's hard for you to find somebody, and I'm seeing that part of it is just part of it is people. You get it. People make it hard for you to be in a relationship with them. So I just don't see you Virgos trying to force it. I see you Virgos very happy to let it be exactly where it is, right? If they're not willing to put in any kind of effort to actually get to know you, instead of just trying to use you, then it is what it is. You Virgos will walk away. The Hermit right here represents how, once again, and that puts them in a messed up position where they tried to pull one on you and it didn't work. And I see, yet again, a lot of you Virgos just have thought about this quite a lot, that, you can be happy being single, right? Being single and being in a relationship are matters of the mind, right? Like you could be at a point in your life where, you Virgos don't want to be in a relationship regardless of who comes to you. And there could be factors to it. You don't want to. You want to know what it feels like to be a single Virgo after being in a messed up relationship. Now you want to remember by experiencing what it was like being single. You know, the fact that, you know, you're healing, so you don't necessarily want to get yourself into another relationship with somebody and then you end up messing them up because you're not healed, right? So the hermit represents people are now kind of put in a position where they have to have some sort of introspection, and they know why it is that you Virgos don't want to hang out with them, because you're exhausted, right? You're exhibiting your singlehood. You are experiencing it. And that's what Virgos rule. We rule in experience. That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn, and we're here to experience and do something with our experience, right? That's where the perfection comes from. So the thing is that the Six of Swords and the Magician, right, represents, they're not for you. They're not your type. They're not like you have people who refuse to understand that where you Virgos are, you're not trying to fix broken people anymore. You're not trying to, you know, be a doctor in the sense of babying other people and doctoring them. You're a doctor in the sense of having people learn to heal themselves. Give them a word of wisdom for them to basically heal themselves. Because a lot of you Virgos have learned, from your past mistakes. And one of the past mistakes was you taking on the burden of trying to heal, you know, broken people, like how a doctor would do, right? Not physically, of course, but I mean like from a spiritual level. So let's clarify the Magician. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Swords, and then you have the Nine of Wands to clarify the Magician. The King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords for you Virgos, and the Lovers speaks to, again, the dichotomy of it, right? The dichotomy of when you don't want to be in a relationship, that's when all the relationship offers come. But when you do want to be in one, you know, consistently, people got to give you a difficult time, right? So a lot of you Virgos are just paying attention to how wonky and how kind of backwards or slanted dating can be. But is it really slanted though? Because all these people would have entered into your life to do is to drain you Virgos of what it is that you're willing to give to them, and then they would run off somewhere. Because it smells good. But anyway, because, you know, that's why it is that you have to be so careful around Mercury retrograde in the first place. And then you Virgos have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands, which is about you Virgos. You are in a very good position, like I said before, where for you, you have a lot of people being very surprised about the decision that you Virgos have made to not actually look for anybody right now, to just really take care of yourself. So now it's the reverse psychology of now they want you, now that you don't want them. And all that's going to do is have you Virgos become even less attracted to them, because now what? They're trying to force themselves onto you, right? They're trying to say that you don't have the power to tell them no. That's weird. That's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And please come through to get some more readings and stuff like this. That way I can most definitely keep the channel going. Really appreciate it, because that stuff does help.